Okay, I'm going to be doing a comparison between Harry's Razer and my Gillette Fusion ProGlide Power because I have stubborn hairs on my face, so I need a razor that really does a good job. So I seriously doubt a razor that's cheaper than a ProGlide is going to be able to displace it as my everyday razor. So here we go. I'm going to shave one side of my face with the ProGlide first. I'm going to give the hairy side of my face more time to warm up, so that Harry's stands a fighting chance. But here we go with the ProGlide. And I'm also going to be shaving with the grain for the purpose of this video to give Harry's razor even more of a chance, because I usually go against the grain on my neck with my ProGlide Fusion, because it's the only razor I found that doesn't completely tear up my neck that way. This one just comes with the battery. It hardly ever goes dead. It vibrates it, so you can just kind of pull and let the razor do most of the work for you. I can usually shave pretty fast with my ProGlide Power. As long as I just barely touch the skin with it, it goes pretty quick. Like I said, I'm just going to shave half my face. I'm going with the grain. You can tell with the Fusion ProGlide Power, it's pretty much just one stroke. Okay, once I get down to my neck, that hair actually goes in a different direction because I'm a pretty hairy guy. So I'll have to go up to go with the grain, just for the purpose of this video. Like I said, I usually shave against the grain, but I want to give Harry's a fighting chance. You can tell with the Gillette Fusion ProGlide Power, it's just one gentle stroke. It's just a really smooth razor. So I'm going to let my wife switch over to the other side. Okay, here's the Harry's razor. I'm going to shave the other side of my face, still going with the grain. I usually just give it a dab under hot water real quick. I can already tell that it just pulls a lot harder. I'll let my stubble grow out a little bit long, but you can actually tell by the sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just a real scratchy sound from the blade pulling at the hairs. It is doing pretty good as far as just using one stroke. So it's really not a bad razor, especially for the price. I can already tell it's much better than disposable razors. Pretty comfortable so far. Now I'm going to start up on my neck, going with the grain. And there you have it. I can't really tell any difference. This is the Gillette Fusion Glide. My skin gets irritated on my neck pretty easy, but shaving with the grain, which is the most comfortable way to shave, I really can't tell any difference. So the Harry's razor is definitely worth it. I would have to give them both pretty even score. The Gillette Fusion ProGlide costs like $1 extra per razor, which lasts a whole month, probably for each one of them. I don't think the Harry's razor is going to last for a month, but if it does, it's only $1 difference. I'll stick with my Gillette Fusion ProGlide, but the Harry's razor really did do a good job if you don't want to use a power razor. But the Gillette Fusion ProGlide just barely has an edge, because I just barely have to press against my skin and pull down, and I don't really feel it pulling at all. The Harry's razor pulls quite a bit, but didn't tear up my neck or leave any cuts or anything, so pretty even. But like I said, I'll stick with the Gillette Fusion ProGlide because it's one stroke and that's it. Okay everybody, this is just to do a quick price comparison between the Razer blades. So I've got Walmart.com up here, and you can see these are the main packages that people buy for Harry's razors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 if you follow my mouse pointer in different colors. It is $9.97 for one razor and 2 refills. So if you go over here and look at the Gillette ProGlide, it is going to cost you $12.97 for one razor blade and 1 refill. They don't make my specific model anymore. This is the same type of model, it just comes with the swivel now, so it's supposed to be even better. I need to do a video on that. I might try one of those because I really like the Gillette ProGlide. Anyways, where am I? $12.97. You know, it's not that big of a difference. Pretty much $3 difference, but you do get an extra razor blade cartridge with the Harry's. And the refill blades for Gillette are going to be $23.99 for 8 of them. Oh, actually 4 of them is only $16.98. So let me do some quick math here real quick. Calculator. $16.99 for 4. 16.98 divided by 4 equals $4.24. But 8 of them was $23.99. Something seems weird here. Oh, makes sense now. The more you buy, the cheaper it is. $23.99 divided by 8 equals $2.99 per razor. And if you go over here and do some quick math on the Harry's at Walmart, it's pretty much where most people are going to buy them. So I was just going through Walmart. It's $8.97 for 4 of them. Do the math on the calculator. 8.97 divided by 4, it's going to come out to $2.24 a razor. So Harry's was $2.99 a razor. The difference is less than $1. I mean, you're barely going to pay more for the initial Gillette ProGlide razor, but it's a power razor. Can't say enough about this as far as shaving, but I've got like sensitive skin and tough hair, so I'm kind of surprised that the Harry's razor was able to perform so good, but I'll definitely stick with my Gillette ProGlide Power. You really don't have to pay that much more money for it, so. But Harry's is definitely a close second if you don't like using a power razor. I love mine. Obviously, you're going to pay a tiny bit extra for the battery when you have to replace it. I mean, mine lasts for months. I mean, literally 4 to 6 months before my battery dies in my ProGlide. I love it, but Harry's is definitely a lot closer to the Gillette than I thought it was. So, but if you do go over here to Walmart.com and scroll down, there are some pretty nice gift sets from the Harry's razors. Christmas is coming up, but anyways, like I said, I compared the razors. It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought Gillette Fusion ProGlide was going to blow Harry's out of the water, but it's really close, so good luck.